Hi everybody, welcome back. This is Guide Your Light. Super happy you guys are here. Today I wanted to do a reading on the person on your mind, their feelings, and their intentions. I wanted to get some more intentions in this reading. So I have 3 piles. I have this little compass here, the lock, and this glass orb. I just want to let you guys know these obviously are general readings, so it might not resonate for everybody. If it does, I would really like some feedback. As this channel is new and growing, I definitely want to hear from you guys and see how you feel about it. And what else you would like to see in any future readings, that'd be awesome. So if you want to take a minute to pick your pile and then look down below and you'll see the timestamps to get to your pile. Okay, so let's get started. Hi, pile 1. So you picked this little compass here. Welcome to your reading. All right, so we're gonna do the person on your mind, their feelings, good feelings, bad feelings. Let's see, towards you. And then we'll move into some intentions, what we can expect as far as what they intend to do in this connection, if anything. Like I said in the intro, these are general readings. So just take what resonates. Don't worry about the stuff that doesn't feel right. Just listen to your gut. Just means that's for somebody else. That's all. If it's not resonating at all, definitely don't put yourself through the video. Just subscribe if you haven't already and keep an eye out for future videos and we'll see if we can get you guys a message. All right, so Spirit, the person on pile 1's mind, what are their feelings for them? Can I have some cards on their feelings towards pile 1? Person on their mind. Feelings towards pile 1. Okay, Queen of Cups in reverse. I feel like you've pulled back. I think you might have withdrawn your emotions, some aspect of your energy from them for one reason or another. 4 of Cups in reverse. They might, I feel like they think you are disinterested in some reason, in some way. Like they feel that you have pulled back your energy because of something wasn't being satisfied. Like they weren't doing something that you had wanted them to do, or it wasn't going in the direction you wanted it to go. Something wasn't adding up. And so in your best interest, you decided to kind of remove yourself. And that's kind of how they're feeling. They're feeling like they're feeling that energetically. Two of Wands in reverse. Yeah, the bottom of the deck we have the Knight of Pentacles. So I feel like they feel like you have pulled away from them in an effort to sustain your inner peace. I'm just looking at this person in that position, meditative state. This connection might have brought some chaos in some way in your life, not like necessarily terrible chaos, but just kind of left you guessing, left you wondering. They feel like they didn't make a decision fast enough. They might have held off on making a connection, or I'm sorry, I don't know why I said connection. Maybe this is making a decision on the connection as far as becoming official or just going to the next level or whatever that could be. But they feel like they kind of missed that boat. I'm going to clarify a couple of these cards to get a little bit, another layer to this. They have like deep feelings for you. And they feel that you did at one point. I'm just getting that they feel like you just kind of moved on in a way. because they just weren't. I mean, the Knight of Pentacles, look at this guy. He's just like standing there, right? Not doing anything. He's holding like a orb of some sort. Looks like a plate. And he's looking, right? You can see him looking at all this and like, darn, you know? They just feel like they weren't fast enough. They didn't make the decision when they should have. Why is the Queen of Cups here in reverse? Wow. Yeah, 3 of Swords. They might have hurt you. There might have been a third party. They could have decided on somebody else. That's not going to resonate with everybody. But that's something that happens. And so you kind of just like said, forget this. This is too much. Why the 4 of Cups? Why is the 4 of Cups here in reverse for their feelings towards Bill? 10 of Pentacles. Yeah, that's about like commitment, right? That's long-term stable commitment, and maybe that's exactly what you wanted, you know, and maybe that's why you pulled away. You said what you wanted, they weren't giving it. I'm not saying you gave like an ultimatum. I just think that you recognized you got to a point where it just wasn't being, it was bringing you more. Again, I keep hearing chaos. Maybe that's what you feel or did feel at the time. It just wasn't bringing you peace. The situation wasn't bringing you peace. And they feel like their lack of being able to decide on you or this connection really kind of hurt you, you know? You might be being a little bit bitter towards them, or your words might be kind of sharp right now because your feelings are hurt still by them. Why is the 2 of Wands here in reverse for their feelings, Spirit? Towards Spiral 1. Yeah, look at that. This is all about like being a stable, committed, available partner. Like the King of Pentacles is known for being, you know, that almost like a father, like just having a stable job, being able to provide, being there for his family. And with the King of Pentacles in reverse, I just feel like maybe he couldn't measure up to your expectations, and so they pulled their energy away from this connection, and you pulled your energy away because they were too afraid to decide, you know, like they didn't feel like they could measure up to whatever this was, and that they feel that you know, you got hurt in the process. Why is the Knight of Pentacles here for their feelings? Oh my gosh, okay. Some cards that flew out. 10 of Wands in reverse and the 4 of Wands. Hold on, guys. I just feel like they made, I'm not gonna like, I don't want to say this, but I feel like they might have just made excuses to themselves why they couldn't do this. Like maybe they're too tired, they work a lot, they don't feel like they had time for this commitment. They weren't sure if they could show up in that way in this connection. They had too much going on. I feel like they just made an excuse for letting this kind of go. And it hurt you. And they realized their excuses, I don't really want to call them excuses. I just feel like, because I feel like if they wanted to, they would, kind of mentality type of a thing. But like at that time, they felt like they made an excuse for themselves to not give to this connection and give it like a stable shot, because they had a lot going on. And they're, again, that with this Knight of Pentacles, looking off into this whole situation, they're really thinking about that, you know. And maybe they do want to bring some sort of stability back with the 4 of Wands there. But that kind of goes into intentions, which we're going to go into right now to see what their intentions are. Spirit. What are this person's intentions towards pile 1? What are their intentions towards this connection in pile 1? What are their intentions? Three of Cups in reverse. Intentions towards pile 1. Oh my gosh. All right, guys. So I'm just feeling this isn't going to be for everybody. This definitely could be third party, just because I'm seeing Three of Swords twice and this Three of Cups in reverse. I feel like they are not able to decide right now for whatever reason that is. If they are currently in a long withstanding relationship, perhaps marriage, or just a long-term relationship, and they made the decision to, you know, that burdening feeling could be from their current situation, that they couldn't decide on you, they couldn't make a decision, and you told them what you wanted, that wasn't going to happen, so you pulled away, and they feel that, and they feel bad for what they did. But I also I just don't feel like they are able to make a stable Four of Wands decision on this connection for whatever reason. But let me get one more card. What are their intentions towards this connection for pile 1? Page of Cups in reverse. Yeah. Like, I think they understand the Nine of Wands, or I'm sorry, Nine of Swords. Why did I say Nine of Wands? Maybe it's Nine of Wands too, which is all about just being tired from fighting. Maybe, like, I think they understand that they need to come forward and talk to you and probably apologize for whatever they did or didn't do. But on the other hand, I see that they don't feel like they can give much to this right now for whatever reason. Whatever's burdening them could be, like I said, third party. It could be a job that they work really hard at. It could be that they don't feel financially stable. Who knows? Like I said, they could be just having whatever they're conjuring up in their minds as a reason why this wouldn't work. Okay, all right, pile 1, this is what I have for you today. I hope this resonated. If it did, definitely leave me some feedback, subscribe to my channel, like this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks. Hi, pile 2. So you chose this lock here. Welcome to your reading. All right, so we're going to look into the person on your mind, their feelings and their intentions towards this connection right now. Please keep in mind these are general readings. They're not going to resonate for everybody. If it does, definitely give me some feedback. Let me know how it resonated for your situation. I'd love to hear back. If you have any, recommendations for future videos, leave them in the comments. Subscribe to my channel if this does resonate and you'd like to see more of my content. I would appreciate that too. And like the video if you could. All right, so let's get right into it. Spirit, I'd like to know about this person on pile 2's mind. What are their feelings towards pile 2 right now? What are their feelings towards pile 2? What are their feelings towards pile 2? This came out in pile 1 as well, the same position. So we're gonna get some more of this message, but you might want to watch pile 1 as well. What are their feelings towards pile 1? But it's weird because that card almost looks like a different color in this reading than the first one, even though the colors are the same, right? My eyes are getting drawn to different hues, which is interesting to me. What are their feelings towards pile 1? Person on the right, what are their feelings towards pile 1? Two here. 9 of Swords. King of Wands. They feel like there's so much that separates you guys, you know? Princess of Swords. There's something that they want to talk to you about, but they feel like I'm gonna put this Princess of Swords here. I think that's important. You can see these two counterparts here, right? And what's separating them, it feels like there's just a divide between the two of you. They feel like their own almost like mental blockage is causing them to distance themselves from you, even though that's not what they want. They want to pursue you. They feel drawn to you. Like you can see this King of Wands here, right? This fit dude, and he's got like his staff and everything, and he's looking at you. Like he wants to come forward, but there's like a wall of just anxiety, overthinking, what ifs, this might not work, this, that, and this and that. They have a message they want to bring to you, right? But they're not able to do it. And I don't really know why, so we're going to clarify those cards. They feel drawn to you, you know? And they feel you slipping away, is what I'm hearing. Emotionally slipping away. You're looking at this cup of love that you have for them. And you're kind of like, okay, well, what the heck am I supposed to do with this, you know? They're not talking to me. They don't feel interested, like you don't feel like they're interested in you, but they are. That's a thing. Okay, so this is a totally different energy than pile 1. So I know I mentioned it because of the Queen of Cups in reverse in that first position, but this is a totally different energy. This person wants to go to bat for you for sure. It's not really the message I got for the first pile. All right, so let's get some clarifiers. I really want to know about this 9 of Swords. Why is this 9 of Swords here? For this person's feeling towards pile 2. Why is this here? Hierophant. I want one more for some reason. Commitment. Just commitment. Like they're scared. Devil and the Queen of Swords all came out. Like they feel afraid and they're thinking a lot about like your response. Again, I feel like it's a response to something that, what do they want to say? I'm going to clarify that Princess of Swords there. Why is this here for their feelings towards pile 2? Why is the Page of Swords here? Feelings towards, oh my gosh. Queen of Cups in reverse again on this side. So whatever they want to say to you, they feel like would bring you happiness. Like it's what you want from this. They feel. But we have Ace of Cups on the bottom. But this barrier, I keep getting pulled towards this barrier of overthinking, almost like a feeling of being trapped. Like they might have commitment issues and they might feel that if they were to come forward and give you some sort of emotional response, that what if you responded in a cold way, they might have left you out in some way, distanced themselves from you, and now they're wondering like if I go and pursue them, like are they going to be mad at me? Are they going to refuse me? What if this does work out? What if I get trapped in a commitment that I don't want to be in? Like just start like thinking all again as just like anxiety provoking thoughts about you. I'm going to clarify this Queen of Cups though, because why is this here for their feelings? King of Swords. Interesting. Like okay, so they know that, and there's the Page of Swords again. There's some kind of conversation that they understand needs to be taking place here. And they want to talk to you, and they know that you want that conversation too. But they're up against like a mental barrier right now, a mental block. They feel like stuck in some sort of mindset where they feel like just in their head. They're really in their head about this, right? Like they have feelings for you, but almost like these feelings are draining. Like the way they perceive the connection right now. Like it drains them. It doesn't need to be that way though, right? Like it doesn't have to, but it's just kind of how they're viewing relationships in general. And I think things might have moved in a direction and maybe things got put on the brakes a little bit because they're afraid. We're gonna get some intentions from this person. What can you expect? What are their intentions towards Pile 2, Spirit? What are their intentions? What are their current intentions? We have Page of Pentacles. That's good. So talking, bringing forth some sort of communication that's more grounded and realistic. What are their intentions towards Pile 2? Yeah. 6 of Pentacles. They like a grounded, because Earth energy, right? Pentacles. And the 6 of Pentacles is all about give and take. Like they want to give to this. They want to start again. They want to get this like going in a real tangible way. As much as they feel scared about it right now, I think that they're shifting in their energy and how they view connections and love. I think maybe they've had bad experiences in the past that's caused them to kind of feel a little bit jaded, but they are drawn to you and they want things to work. They want to talk to you about this connection. What are their intentions towards Pile 2, Spirit? 2 of Wands in reverse. I'm gonna clarify that. 2 of Wands in reverse. They're thinking of what to say. I think they might communicate with you soon via text message. Yeah, that's so weird. It's so weird because sometimes I'll get a card now before I clarify it. I'll think of image of a card will pop in my head, and this is one of them that popped up. So they their intentions are to speak with you. They are currently thinking of how to start this conversation. If there has been some silence, they want to break the silence. They don't really not sure exactly how yet, but their intentions are good. Their intentions are to give to this and give another shot. Give a tangible start to this connection if it hasn't really gotten off the ground the way it should. All right, guys, that's what I have. I hope this helped you today. If it did, definitely leave me some feedback so I know. I really do appreciate that. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel so you can get access to more videos and more content as I make more and this channel grows and grows and grows. I really, really appreciate it. Sending you guys love. Thanks so much. Hi, Pile 3. So you guys picked this giant glass orb. I'll put this guy over here. This is going to be your reading. Welcome, welcome. We're going to look into this person's feelings and intentions for you today. So let's get right into it. General reading, guys, you know this. So it's not going to resonate for every single person watching this. If it does resonate, some messages come through that really touch your soul. Please let me know in the comments if you have any video requests. I would love to hear them so I could post some more content. that my viewers would like to see. And subscribe, please, if you haven't already. Help this channel grow. I'd really appreciate it. All right, so Spirit, let's see what we got here. The person on pile 3's mind. What are their feelings towards pile 3? Okay. The Sun in reverse. Oh boy. What are their feelings towards pile 3? 7 of Swords. Look at this person hiding. This is it's a new deck, this Mystic Mondays. So I'm really excited to be able to connect with the deck through this reading. The moon. Interesting. The sun and the moon, that's kind of pretty. And at the bottom of the deck we have the Tower. Okay. All right, so how's this person feeling? My goodness. Like, they're avoiding something. Like, they're avoiding you. They have left you in the dark about something. And it's to preserve themselves, to avoid something from collapsing in their life, like an ultimate change. They might feel that there's completely no hope in this connection right now, or you might actually be coming through right now as feeling it's hopeless, right? And I'm kind of drawn to how there's 2 moons, right, in both of these. These are upright. The sun is in reverse. I feel like you are in a lot of, like, there's a lot of darkness. Like, there's not much being elucidated right now in this connection. I don't feel that there's constant communication between you and this person. They feel like deep in their feelings. They don't know where to go with this. They don't know what to do. They hide from their own feelings. They're hiding from themselves, if that's even something that you could do. Like, deep in their subconscious mind, even. They're running from themselves. It's even hard to read this energy because it's like I have to dig, you know? They're avoiding you. They're avoiding this connection. They don't feel like things are possible right now, but it's also because they don't feel connected with themselves. I don't feel that they are connected with themselves on a deep level. I'm gonna stop shuffling Lovers. That's beautiful. I gotta get another layer of information because this is interesting to me, but they feel like, I think that they think about you a lot at night. I think that they think about you and they reflect on you at night when things are quiet. But they feel like making this work might cause some sort of upheaval. And it might even just be an upheaval of their own thought patterns. Like, they would have to release certain ways that they approach things, you know? That just wouldn't work in a relationship. Why is the sun in reverse here for their feelings towards pile 3? The Fool. Yeah, like, what if, just feeling like skeptical, how could this work, you know? It would be foolish. It literally would be foolish, they feel, to, like, open up to you. I don't feel like they're being very open with you at all. 7 of Swords. Why is the 7 of Swords here for my viewer? Why are they feeling that way towards pile 3? The 7 of Swords, Spirit. Why is that here? You know, the 7 of Swords are all about hiding, right? Not being completely honest. Like, they feel that they haven't been completely honest. They feel that they can't be completely honest with you. Why is the 7 of Swords here? That's like 7 cards. Nope. Why is this 7 plus over 2? Okay. Knight of Pentacles. Like, they might come, like, whatever interaction that you have with them, if you have any interaction with them, they might come across as, like, cool and collected. That they're not hiding anything. It might be some sort of just, like, an act, right? They feel like they have to have this facade. It's, like, just, again, like, self-preservation. And I don't think it's anything to do with you. Like, I don't feel like you did anything to make them feel that they have to protect themselves. I think that it's something much deeper that has caused them to not be able to be close to anybody. And I feel like it's an unearthing and a deep dive into who they are and what's going on in their mind. And that would have to change the way they look at things in order for a relationship to, like, work. Yeah, like, they're not willing to do the inner work to make a connection work. They might have, like, had multiple connections that just never really went very far. Like, they might have went somewhere, but I don't think they've, you know, like, a long-term relationship, because I think it got to a point, like, every time it gets to a point for them where they feel like they have to get so deep in their own minds to change certain things and ways that they're approaching, and they're just not willing to do that, you know? They want to keep things cool. They want to have that whole facade and be like, hey, you know, but when you ask to be closer to this person, it's like, no, thank you. And any positive thinking about a deeper connection right now is foolish to them. Literally foolish. Why is the Tower here? Which is a shame, right? You know, because it leaves them to feel alone. Like, they have love to give, but and I don't know, it's just like they don't want to, like, they can't, they feel like they can't. They're preserving something within themselves to the expense of intimacy, being closer to somebody else. And so when it comes to you, like, they'd rather leave this the way it is. And part of it is rationalizing, like, you're better off, you know, instead of just realizing, like, hey, like, the way you're approaching things or how you're thinking about things is not going to work in a relationship. But I don't know, just like an avoidance. But okay, so we're gonna get some cards on their intentions right now. What we can expect. What are their intentions for pile 3? What are their intentions towards the connection? Like, hopefully they will learn that a tower has to crumble, right? Like, whatever mindset that they have or they've had for a long time, it's got to stop at some point. You can't continue your life this way. You can't look at relationships and intimacy as being foolish. It leaves you alone, right? I'm sure they feel pretty alone, and they don't feel good about how they've treated you. But they also just, like, they're trying to preserve something within themselves instead of just doing the work that they need to do to make it so that they can be that person for somebody else or you. What are their intentions towards pile 3, Spirit? King of Wands. What are their intentions towards pile 3? King of Swords. Interesting. I heard of 2 minds. Because these 2 kings are different, you know. Two wands in reverse. Yeah, just like going back and forth. I'm seeing right now they can't quite make a clear decision on what to do. Knight of Cups at the bottom of the deck. They can't quite make a clear decision right now on what to do, on to pursue you or to continue this wall, this barrier of letting things be the way they are. And this 2 of Wands here just goes to show they just can't quite make their decision right now. Their intentions towards this connection are not really clear because they recognize pursuing romantically would cause something within themselves that would have to change. So they're kind of at this rock and a hard place type of situation right now. All right, guys, this is what I have for you. I hope this helped. Sending you guys lots of love. If this does resonate, did resonate for your situation, definitely subscribe to my channel, hit the like button, give me some comments, let me know how it went, so that I can get some feedback. I really do enjoy that. Otherwise, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.